America isn't beaten yet, not by a long shot. Our people are strong. Our love of this great nation runs deep, and we don't lie down for anyone. The pain being inflicted by our enemies may yet become even more severe, but this nation has faced grave threats before, and we have overcome every single one. True, reversing the pigs' plan won't be easy. Many changes are desperately needed to be made. For starters, we must restore our foundational freedoms, bring manufacturing jobs back to America, spur economic growth with tax cuts and reduce regulations, return to energy independence, rebuild our military, reinvest in our police and other first responders, rip CRT and CSE out of our schools, free every child to get a good education, fully secure our borders and the integrity of our elections, send every Bidenista home until they're ready to come here legally. And that's just a start. Yet these important and essential changes will be little more than words on paper so long as we continue to be governed by people who are willing to sell out America for power or profit. Simply put, our government must once again be staffed by men and women who are as patriotic as those who built it. And that means the first job facing the American people is this: we must take back Washington. I know, that may sound impossible, but it really isn't. There's nothing in D.C.'s air or water that causes people there to work for themselves or other nations. It's just that self-dealing and selling out is permitted there right now, and it's very lucrative. Fortunately, change is achievable for three reasons. First, let's call the pigs losers. Go ahead, take a look at some of the photos of the so-called leaders that are really pigs. Do you know why they look so familiar? They're either bullies on the playground or the bossy, annoying, know-it-all teacher's pets. We couldn't stand either one back in school. They simply don't measure up in any respect to the Americans they're supposed to be serving, and they absolutely pale in comparison to the honorable, brave men and women in uniform who truly are serving America. In this real-life version of Revenge of the Nerds, they wield power over us for the simple reason that we've given it to them. It's time we take it back. Second, we outnumber them. The pigs and all their loser friends may seem larger than life, but that's only because they get their mugs plastered on TV, newspapers, and the internet by the sycophant media. In reality, they're small, they're weak, and they're outnumbered. As an exercise, assume for a moment every single member of Congress, every congressional staffer, every government employee, let's say they're all anti-American pigs. And they're not. There are a lot of great patriots in each of those groups. That's fewer than 3 million people. Now count everyone else in the U.S. and you get more than 330 million Americans. See what I mean? We outnumber them 100 to 1. Third, they are afraid of us. They fear the day will come when we, the people, rise up and reclaim this great nation for all Americans, not only for those with Ivy League degrees, private security, and oceanfront mansions. The moms and dads who work, raise their kids, go to ball games are the people who made this the most productive, creative, and free nation on earth. The pigs fear that day because it's when all the perks, profit, and privileges that they gave themselves will go away. Folks, that day is now. Alexander Solzhenitsyn once wrote, "Unlimited power in the hands of limited people always leads to cruelty." And he was right. And that's why it's high time we put some serious limits on the power we have given the pigs before they can do any more harm. We've been building a 5-step action plan to save America. Step number one, cry out to God. Number 2, make them serve us. Number 3, show them where we stand. Number 4, rally the nation. And of course, number 5, weaponize our money.